Welcome back everyone, Mariah Monetize here, and in today's video we're going to be going over the price of Bitcoin, the recent slip in the price, other news going on in the economy, and I'm going to be also giving you, of course, a Bitcoin price review. So, the rise and fall of Silvergate's crypto business. Silvergate Bank lost more than $8 billion in deposits from its crypto customers in the final months of 2022. And its core block of business crumbled under the industry's implosion, just as the bank's regulators had predicted might happen for such institutions. The sudden evaporation of most of its deposit base was only one of several worries for the La Jolla, California-based lender. The company has faced pressures from the U.S. banking watchdogs that have been insisting that banks shouldn't concentrate on crypto, and its disclosures this week revealed investigations from regulators in the U.S. Department of Justice, plus a suggestion that ongoing audits may require a restating of its financials. Apart from all of that, its one-time crypto strains were starting to drag it down, according to a CoinDesk analysis of the bank's financial reports over the past several years. So, you could see here their volume of transfers and how they have changed over time, the height coming in 2021. So let's go and dive into some other economy-related news. Nordstrom just announced that it will be closing all of its stores in Canada and leaving the country. Nordstrom's closed, I think, 2 or 3 years ago here in Puerto Rico. Very sad. The restaurant, I love the restaurant in there. I definitely miss it. I totally miss having a Nordstrom's here. I'm still not over the loss of Nordstrom's in Puerto Rico. Last month, Bed Bath & Beyond announced it would be closing all of its stores in Canada and also leaving. Starbucks has also been closing hundreds of its stores in Canada as well. That is actually pretty insane coming from Starbucks. I feel like every time I pass a Starbucks, it is absolutely packed. But then again, I live in a touristy area, and of course, people are gonna go for Starbucks while on vacation. So, Brian Ross tweeted that he was able to successfully withdraw his Bitcoin from Celsius. So, if you have not yet seen my previous video, some of you actually will be able to withdraw some of your coins on Celsius, depending on if they were in the custody account or the earn account, and there's going to be a few more details in that video describing to you. So check your email, check your notifications when it comes to the Celsius app if you have not yet, to see if you are one of the people that qualify for that. Yesterday, Celsius tweeted, "We are aware that some customers had issues viewing their loans in the Celsius app. Our team has resolved that issue and the feature has been restored." So if you saw some issues yesterday, they should be resolved today. 44% of Americans have side hustles now, up 13% from 2020, which is caused by inflation. Yesterday, the Celsius token was down 21%, down to 38 cents. I'm not sure exactly where it's at now, but we can check when we go head over and check the price of Bitcoin. Monthly payment on a $50,000 new car loan. In May of 2021, $890, now $1,030. The current interest rate on a new car loan is at a record 8.7%. Even worse, the current interest rate on a used car loan is at a record 3.7%. And the crazy part is interest rates are still rising. Credit unions are now the best way to finance a car in 2023. Traditional lenders are at about 9.38% and credit unions are at 5.49%. A Binance spokesperson told Cointelegraph that it has no plans to lay off any staff, with 600 new hires since January, and they're planning for 500 more by June. SEC chair says crypto firms don't meet custody requirements. Investors cannot rely on them. So, SEC is trying to say to stay away from crypto firms. 60% of Americans make less than $60,000. 82% of Americans make less than $100,000, and 92% of Americans make less than $150K. So here's a little bit of the time frame of Bitcoin falling about $1,200 that happened recently. So Coinbase suspends Silvergate payments. SEC says crypto exchanges are not safe. Crypto.com suspends Silvergate payments. FTX confirms $8.9 billion in missing funds. Crypto, loses 200 plus million in hours. So if you're wondering what triggered that, there's a high probability that that was it. Live from Voyager court hearing as of 2/27/23, there's an estimated 73% of recovery. If Alameda claim goes through, it's an estimated 48% recovery. So a bit rough there. So before we head over to the price of Bitcoin, I'm going to quickly mention iTrust Capital. If you want to buy Bitcoin today, withdraw it when you're 59.5 and pay no taxes on any of the gains, iTrust Capital is the way to go. You can buy Bitcoin, other cryptocurrencies, as well as precious metals. You can trade within your account and pay zero taxes. If you have an existing retirement account, you can actually transfer it over to iTrust Capital. And if you use my link down below, you also get $100 in free Bitcoin, and it only takes $1,000 to get started. So let's go and take a look over at the price of Bitcoin. Bitcoin currently sitting at $22,251. Let's go to take here a look at the 7-day chart. We're seeing obviously pullback here on the 7-day chart. If we see that green cross down below the red, that will be very, very interesting. Something to be keeping a close eye on there. I have not re-entered my Bitcoin position. I think there's an opportunity coming, but I don't think it's yet. And I don't like what I'm seeing on the charts. So here we have the daily chart on Bitcoin looking extremely weak. 12-hour chart here also looking very weak. We have the 4-hour chart here. 12-hour, 4-hour, both looking quite poor. We saw this right here, which could easily be some whales that collaborated to do a bit of a pump and dump on the market. People call, markets being manipulated. It's called the more Bitcoin you have, the more control you have. Let's go ahead and take a look here on the hourly chart. Hourly also looks quite poor on Bitcoin. Let's take a look here at the 30-minute chart. 30-minute chart also looking not too good. Across all time frames, we're seeing quite a bit of weakness as well as a 5-minute. So across the board, we're seeing a lot of weakness on Bitcoin. I am not interested in getting in at this time. I would like to see more confirmation of a momentum shift. We have Ethereum sitting at 1564. I recently heard something that I believe the next upgrade on Ethereum has been delayed till April. And when it comes to people that staked Ethereum, locked it up, basically I think they're going to potentially unlock in increments. And I think that is potentially to prevent the market completely dumping, but that could be something that takes the market down. We have Coinbase actually closed yesterday at 64.51 and gold at 18.55. BNB at 288. We have DOT here at 587. A lot of red across the board. We have a link sitting at $6.92. We have XTZ sitting at 111. Let's go ahead and see here. Let's go take a look here at the Celsius coin. Where does it even trade? Bittrex, I guess. Celsius on Bittrex. Let's see. We have, where is Celsius? I really don't track this coin anymore. I'm just mostly focusing on Bitcoin here. Let's see. So Celsius took a bit of a, oh damn, this chart, I tell you what. This chart looks like an absolute shit show. Look at this candle right here. Wait a second. This is the hourly on Bittrex, an high of 360 and a low of 50 cents? When did that happen? Oh wait, no. That's the 1-hour chart. Oh, it stopped trading on Bittrex. Wait, no, March 23rd? Excuse me, March 1st? Oh yeah, this right here. This doesn't really make any sense. I think this is the wrong chart that I have here. December 26th? Okay, I'm not covering Celsius because I'm not really sure what's up with this chart. This chart doesn't make any sense at all. So yesterday, when it came to majors, we actually saw SPY close quite strong. Very beautiful hourly chart, a nice momentum shift there on SPY. Let's take a look at SPY on the daily. Definitely held up by that 50 DMA. Curious to see if it can make a higher high. Want to keep a very close eye. We're continuing to see correlation. So back over to the crypto space, we're seeing a lot of red across the board today. So let's take a bit of a deep dive here on Ethereum. We know that sometimes Ethereum leads the way in the crypto space. Sometimes it gives us some signals. Let's take a look here at the 7-day chart. So 7-day chart looking pretty similar to Bitcoin 7-day chart. I'm anticipating we're going to see a lot of weakness as well across the board on Ethereum. Let's see, Ethereum has made a lower low on the daily chart. And so not looking too great there. Not a bad time to put in some buy orders around the $18,000 to $20,000 range. Probably going to do that today. Let's go ahead and see here. 12-hour chart looks poor. I'm going to skip the 4-hour. I'm anticipating the 1 hour to look bad. 30-minute also not looking all that great. Let's take a look here at the 5-minute chart. On the 5-minute chart, let's see. 5-minute chart is looking a little bit better than Bitcoin's 5-minute chart, I would say, but I'm not looking to be trading the 5-minute chart on the weekend here. So that's pretty much all that I have for you today when it comes to the price of Bitcoin, news in the space, what happened over with Silvergate Bank, and yeah, just a lot of weakness, a bit more uncertainty in the markets. I wouldn't be running to jump into this market. I mean, if you're dollar cost averaging, it's always nice to get in on the dips. And so hope you're all doing really well out there. I know this has been quite a brutal bear market. It feels much more intense than the last one. I feel like across the board between myself and many people that I know in the space, just a lot of money has been lost from a lot of different sectors within the cryptocurrency space. And so I hope you're all doing well out there, and nothing fundamentally has changed when it comes to Bitcoin. So you can't forget that. Although the price has been frustrating, boring, not doing a whole lot, just remember fundamentally that nothing has changed with Bitcoin, and we still live in times where the monetary system is unbelievably broken, and thank goodness that we have Bitcoin to protect ourselves from inflation. So that's all that I have for you today. As always, go out there and create a portfolio that you love. And if you want to do a 30-minute call with me, I have a link down below for that. Have an amazing day.